The U.S. stance has always been that Ukraine would be a full partner in peace negotiations. But today, President Trump would not commit to that and indicated he and Vladimir Putin will start talks to end the war. Ukrainians we spoke to don't like what they're hearing.
I think President Putin wants peace and President Zelensky wants peace, and I want peace. I just want to see people stop getting killed.
President Trump called it the start of negotiations for peace, but his Secretary of Defense already insisting in order to end the war, Ukraine would need to cede territory to Russia.
Returning to Ukraine's pre-2014 borders is an unrealistic objective.
Currently, Ukraine cannot regain those territories militarily, but it does not mean that we relinquish them to Russians.
Alexander Taran is president of Svyatnik, a Ukrainian-American activist organization. He says Ukrainians want a fair peace and accountability for Russia as the aggressor.
Any negotiations, any resolve that comes out of this has to be based on the principles of justice, on our commonly shared values, and respect to the international law.
Daria Bogatova, a Ukrainian PhD student, agrees. She's beyond concerned that the U.S. seems to be treating both sides as equal participants in the 3-year war.
But that is not the case. If Russia stops fighting, there will be no war. If Ukraine stops fighting, there will be no Ukraine. For me, it's not peace that they're negotiating. It's an occupation.
Now, Ukraine's Zelensky has long argued his country's membership into NATO is a critical security guarantee to any peace deal with Russia. But both Hegseth and the president said today that's not happening. In the newsroom, I'm Mary Saladna, WCVB News Center 5.